Hey all, this is Urs. Welcome back to XCOM, and we are engaging aliens from the high ground! If you're ever going to be hoarded by a bunch of aliens, this is where you want to be, bar none. This is going to make our things a lot easier, our lives a lot easier, and all things in due time. Now, we're going to lead with a shredder to maybe kill that sectoid and at least get the mechtoids shredded all pretty like. Can we get... that would be glorious. Let's clean this up like that.
Won't even know what hit him.
Rocketeer in the perfect spot with a beautiful rocket. Javelins would make this just a teensy bit better, but I'm not gonna pick and choose, beg, bitch and moan, and all the other good stuff. Dorian Diamond is out of rounds. We do have grenades, though, which we're gonna use greatly to knock this suppression down, so our mech can go to work, and also possibly kill a sectoid. But let's hit all these things, so we disable the suppression. That's also an important thing to consider. Because the mechtoids are shredded, we don't have heat grenades or anything. It's okay. We need to get the suppression just pulled right off. We do have lock and load, so remember this. This is actually really funny. I've made this mistake before. I would like take a hit and run shot, then lock and load, then screw myself. Primary weapons receive one additional shot or burst. You may reload your primary weapon as the first action of your turn without ending your turn. If you're gonna reload, do it first. We're gonna reload first. Then we're gonna clean up this Overwatch that's pissing us off. So we're gonna do this. Nice, 9 damage, beautiful. We're gonna get Leif to help out with that just a little bit. He's not a hit and runner like Mammy, but we love him anyway, because he gives us intel. But when all the aliens run at you at the same freaking time, intel tends to get somewhat overrated or overshadowed. That's only 5 damage, but I think we can still handle this with Escobar for a beautiful, beautiful in the zone, and we can use her again later. Beautiful. And we may, depending on how much damage we can do with Escobar, we may, not Escobar, our mech. Can we not? Okay. Hit and run and lock and load don't work so good together, I've noticed. I was just thinking, like, oh, it'll be fine. We do have hit and run. First standard shot of each turn again, so we can't really use hit and run and lock and load in the same turn. Okay. So I was just explaining something very interesting and it didn't really work the way I intended, so just don't listen to a damn thing I say, okay? Anyway, we're gonna get Escobar on this corner, so we're not gonna be at risk of that Overwatch hitting, and we wanna make sure she can actually get these swings off while Van Dorn will get step out. When Van Dorn step out, we may not actually need... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about kicking the crap out of sectoids and mechtoids and all the other toids. Wow, one shot, Dorn. One shot is all that man needs to wreck a mechtoid that's been slightly damaged. That is one scary SOB. Alright, we could potentially get that kill. Wow, that changed things a lot, actually. That makes things a lot easier. We're going to be doing a little bit of shuffle, stick, and move with Zergen at this point, but that's pretty much par for the course. Van Dorn, can you get me 2? Almost, but Escobar will have that guy handled at this point. Van Dorn, don't panic, though, because he is steadfast. So let's get Escobar to clean this SOB up with 100%. So we rapidly reduced the amount of potential threats we are dealing with. Zergen's going to come out here, shoot this guy in the face, and come back. We found 2 mutons that are readily flankable. Hi. Hello, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Oh, wow, I actually got the crit. I didn't expect the crit. Awesome. So we're going to do that to the next guy next. But first, we're going to get in this corner to have him come around on us and get ready for the pain with CQC. So we're going to do that. We're going to run back, and we're going to keep using this trick to our advantage. Erebebo's doing fine. I kind of feel like maybe getting him down here wouldn't be bad. So all the packs are active at this point. Though being able to toss everything from high ground may be an advantage in and of itself. I mean, how far can you get these flags? You can't get them really far, and if Zergen gets into trouble in the corner, I may want to have him around. Options. I mean, there's also no other position I want to move from here, honestly. So you know what? We'll probably keep him here. Let's pistol Overwatch for shits and giggles. Maybe the AI will think that's dangerous or something. But we cleaned up our mechtoid problems, and now we have sectoid problems, about 7 of the little bastards who will try to psychic gangbang us shortly. He ran off because he knows Zergen's there hunting for his ass. He ran off because Muton reasons, I guess. Just Muton things. Okay, so now we have a bit of a breather. Leif can tell us where stuff is. Nothing has vision on him, so we can get concealment while rolling up. And that's really kind of somewhat broken, I think. But you know what? I'm going to take every advantage I can get. This freaking Long War doesn't want your death. It does desire your death on a regular basis. So now we know hit and run and lock and load do not play nice together. Which, you know, I really probably should have known ahead of time, given how much time I've spent in this damn game. But, you know, always learning something new is part of what makes Long War awesome and frustrating at the same time. So where do we move people? On my Rocketeer a little closer, because I think he's going to be more useful against the Mechtoids than he lets on. But I need to keep him up here. So he would ideally be there. Or there.
Moving.
Let's put him there. Just for now. Just the tip. We'll set Escobar, I think, here, because she does have the mobility to make this work. Let's just have her lock and load and set up that Overwatch. That's so delicious. I like fishes because they're so delicious. Let's get our engineer with Titan armor, mind you. I'm trying to keep the engineer survivability at a premium. I want to kind of get Leif here and reloading, honestly. And this is going to give him concealment because of the full cover. Let me reload my NG. I want to get a little bit of motion track while I have the opportunity. Looks like there's a couple sectors trying to come around me, but that's alright. Tout de suite. We don't see anything. We're going to reload. Zergen likely needs to reload. And I don't want those Mutons to need to come around him in order to get at him. So I'm going to reload Beth.
Reloading weapons.
And set up an Overwatch from the high ground, because she's going to be able to just absolutely deal death with that damn pulse rifle. Edwibbo's in a perfect spot right now. I think we're doing okay. If we need him to toss grenades, we'll move him in that position. Something comes around here, Van Dorn will have step out in that direction. So let's Overwatch here. Edwibbo can Overwatch with this pistol for shits and giggles. And we'll wait for enemies to hit us. We have 3 packs active, so camping a little bit is to our advantage. Okay, guys. Please tell me you didn't seize. Okay, nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. We have 6 Mutons. 6 Sectoids and 2 Mutons remaining. So we did some good work on this. Downside is we also don't know where they're at right now. Let's keep going this way with Leif. He's going to stay concealed for now. And we don't see where the little sectoids are. They could be coming out of this doorway at any moment, so we gotta be a little careful. I want to get Leif in a secure spot. Zergen, do you see anything? I see nothing on Zergen, which is hella disturbing. We're gonna set up that Overwatch. I'm gonna drop Baker down 1 level, but still on high ground relative to our enemies. And we're gonna one for all. And we're gonna Overwatch with the Pulse Lance. Hellfire is now full up on ammo and anger. So that's fine. Van Dorn. This high ground is so good, but obviously they're not going to want to stay here knowing how much advantage I have over them. So Van Dorn can come up by the mech. Again, still high ground relative to them, and we'll be able to get some good shots in. Dog 100 is going to go here and steady because he's going to get extra range on that. Shadow Beave, I mean, I could be moving these engineers up just a little bit more every turn. I'm gonna keep doing Escobar. I want on the high ground though. I want her up here, and then we could potentially move her if we need to. That's fine. So you Overwatch Dorian Diamond with that plasma death dealing machine. You Edwibbo, why don't you come around? I don't know. I may need to toss a flash somewhere else. Oh, this is actually covered? Let's bring him down here and pistol Overwatch from here. Right, good enough. And like I said, 3 packs active means we need to camp just a little bit here. Because they ran off and they're trying to regroup and recover. We don't want to let them do that. We don't want to run into their Overwatch trap, which is obviously setting for us at this point. Who the hell are you? What is that? Is that a sectoid? It's a sectoid. Alright, 87%. Means with a hollow from Leif, it's going to be 97%. That guy's not safe there. Or Leif can just connect on that shot and nearly kill the guy, which makes things a lot easier. Get the easy kill there. Please. Kill it, please. Thank you. Gotta keep trimming the numbers down here. Just keep trimming the numbers down. Alright, music stop for once. We don't know where the mutons are still.
Good to go.
We're gonna keep zerring with the laser pistol overwatch as they obviously back the hell off of this position. Beth can come up here and look all badass up at the front line with the pulse lance. So we can dare people to come at her. And we're going to put the one for all because you never know when they just sneak in without setting off the overwatch. Hellfire is probably going to come out here into the full cover, so she's a little safer. And again, overwatching with the plasma carbine. Edward will come up here and pistol overwatch from here because the range is going to be necessary. Van Dorn is fine here. I'm going to reload Van Dorn. We have enough overwatches to handle this right now. Dog 100, keep steadying, I think. Starter gun, not that important to reload. What do we got coming? We got Muton there. Single move. Is he going to push out or push back? What's he going to do? He's going to sit in the open and take a shot. That's hilarious. Oh, dude, you did not go to Muton school, did you? Well, maybe he did because he realized you can't hit anything with that particular unit. I was going to say something mean. I will not. Where is our sniper? Yeah, she doesn't have eyes on this guy. We could potentially get eyes from here. Let's do that. Nope, no eyes from there. We could clear this up with an explosive, which is an option as well. How is our rocket situation doing? We have enough. And since we know we already handled the mechtoids, we can afford to... Oh no, we can't even spend the rockets on that. Son of a gun. This Muton is a clever bastard. Let's get Leif up here then. There we go. Oh! Hi, sectoid I didn't know was there. Do you have eyes on this one, Escobar? Sí. Tengo los ojos. Alright. So we're not taking care of the Muton. Let's see if we can take care of that sectoid. And we rolled a 13%. Marvelous. Maybe we should have hollowed with Leif, but, you know, who the hell knows. We could take this Muton shot. Probably not a bad idea, given that he's right in the freaking open right now. My urge to kill is rising. Van Dorn, I mean, the danger is that sectoid is going to be a little bitch at this point. Let's come around here. Might be able to get a flank on that sectoid from Beth. Given that she's the tankiest of the bunch, she'll probably be able to handle this no probsies. We're just shy. We're like a tile shy of seeing that guy. Oh, that's a dirty, dirty position for that sectoid. Alright, so... Things being as they are. Was it half cover now? Goddamn.
I'm on the move.
And keep rolling down here and watch it overwatch where we need to. It looks like the Muton's bugged out, but I still want to keep Zergin here. Because I don't know... I mean, if they're in the UFO, though...
Aye, aye.
Let's see. Keep going aggro a little here. I want to be able to support my people up at the front. Can't burn the wall with the flamethrower. Nah. I'm really sad that Muton's not in a bad spot, actually. I was making fun of him before, but actually pretty clever. Clever girl. Why don't we put Edibible down here?
Got it covered.
Can we flash him at least? No. So you hunker. I'm doing this so I can get my Rocketeer in another safe spot. Where's Dog 100 at? There you are. I want to get him here, and he'll be able to get a rocket wherever I need to go regardless. So we've kind of abandoned the high ground, but again, our enemy is more or less running scared at this point. Leif, can you get another glorious shot for me? Nah, it's this time. Not this time. Yeah. One for all, for extra DR, and set up the Overwatch. I feel like taking the shot on the Muton. 54 crit's pretty nice if we can nail it. I missed a 66. Dorn Overwatch, and we'll be okay. It's a devious little Muton, I gotta say. Didn't see that one coming though, did you? Ah, it's a miss. Damn. Okay, thought I'd have him there. So he may become a threat. No, he's still... No, he's gonna run. Okay, that's fine. Little sectoid with the mine merge. That's what blew up. I was wondering what wall went down here.
Immediate assistance.
Oh, stop with the suppression. It's smart. They're trying to limit my ability to wreck them, but that's not going to really change much.
I'm still operational.
3 damage, you better be still operational, otherwise what the hell I spend my money on? You gonna try to crit Leif from a flank? Yeah. Yeah. He missed, though. Because, you know, Muton out there, we gotta get a little 1-for-1. That's a little what I was afraid of, but again, Sectoid, not that scary. This is Sectoid Master. Yes, Master. Renfield! You idiot! Alright. Let's keep going. I'm digressing a lot. I do that a lot. It's okay. It's Emily. Let's get a rocket down, shall we? Could we please just clear this cover so we don't have to deal with this crap anymore? Alright, we're gonna blow a rocket on the sectoid because I have literally nothing better to aim at. Like, literally I have nothing better to aim at, so... Okay, whatever. It won't even know what hit him. It won't even know what vowels were in that word.
It would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve the
Valen,
canisters rather
we
than
have already
destroying them.
retrieved the meld, so shut the hell up. Yeah, please, thank you. Bitte schön. Dankeschön. 87. Oh, he is still in cover. Damn it, the one person I... Ooh, 98%, eh? It's pretty sexy. Dorian, the diamond. I may need to clear that sectoid's cover a little. Like this. Like so. Apply directly to the forehead.
Incoming!
If the angle of the fight's changed, I will reorient myself as well. Ah, you're a pooper. Alright, well, the low profile is becoming a problem, obviously. So let's get Leif to work this a little bit. Oh, God, these freaking sectoids. Alright, Beth, we can get a hit and run there and get a kill. We'll be able to punch and injure the sectoid. It's possible.
Moving.
Sectors like this does not bode well for our face and hands. 82%. Are you serious right now? That's how bad your aim is on that? Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Alright, let's go here. Let's get a little bit of hollow up while we can. Alright. If we can kill him, great. If not, Beth will handle him. So I want that 87 to be a little better than I've had. A côté! Yep, it was a little to the side there, buddy. It's alright. I still love you. Thank you. Dealt with. Get another corner shot here.
Confirmed.
Amazing. There we go. 2 more sectoids down. How many of these little buggers are left at this point? Let's see.
Target down.
2 mutons, 3 sectoids. So we see 2 of the sectoids and 1 of the mutons as of yet. Alright, so we can probably handle the muton with Escobar. The only reason the sectoid's not dead is because the muton's a bigger threat. I mean, honestly, that's the only reason. Hi. Yeah, keeping score, but we're gonna need to do something about that sectoid. He's actually becoming somewhat dangerous in that he can try and flank my medic from here. I'm not happy about that at all. He could go for another flank on Leif, but we could get Dorn just to straight up suppress this guy, and then we'll be okay.
Heading to that location.
Yeah, we can straight up suppress this fellow. And take 2 damage to him, yeah, so he's not going to be happy in about 2 seconds. Zergan, why don't you get back up here and watch the Overwatch from here. Zergan's like, I went to the wrong side, and you kind of did, but we thought the mutons were still over there. So now that we know that guy's not going to move without dying, we can Edward up here. Maybe get a pistol snipe on this. 19%? Dude, I will take that shot. Why not? What else is my medic going to do? Nope. It's okay. It was a good shot. It was a good attempt. What are you going to do? You going to shoot Van Dorn? Oh, there's the other sectoid. So we found the 3rd sectoid. Where's the other muton now? That's my main question, my main query.
Taking damage.
No, you're not! He missed. You're taking fire, yes. Damage? No. Okay, so we can handle this pretty easily now. I mean, Erbevo can almost handle this himself, but for a little bit of pistol work. I want my engineer to get a little more experience. So we're going to use her here to flank this guy. There's the other one. And get that plasma carbine working. Hey.
Kill confirmed.
Kill indeed is confirmed. Edibibo. Yeah, never mind. He's not going to get that shot. I was hoping he might be able to flank on some of this, but it ain't happening. Leif. Try to flush this little bugger out. Leif got him. Never mind, don't need to flush him. Yeah, I know. You're almost out of ammo, buddy, but you'll be fine, actually. You'll get it. You'll get it, though. We're going to run up here and hit and run. It's an easy flank, and if we do catch something nasty, we'll pull back. Caught something nasty. Hi, Muton. Ow. You prick. On the upshot, we found the Muton. So we're going to take the easy connection. I mean, I want to take the sectoid. This would be an amazing kill. With 78%, I'm actually not confident in. That I'm pretty confident in. Very nice. That's a free shot. We can try and go all out and hit the Muton again. And we may be able to get yet another shot on this with Dorn. Hold on. I may be able to clean this up right now. That would be amazing. Do you have a shot on this? Not you. My sniper. No, you do not. Do you have an eye on it from here? Not quite. I need to get her further. We must go deeper. Let's get her out here. There's no way the Muton can move up there and fire at the same time. Yeah, now we have an eye. It's a little shy. Because I'm still worried about the outsiders, I want to push Zergen in. Put him right there.
Moving out.
Try to move him as far as possible, as quickly as possible, while still maintaining safety tolerances. Now this would be an amazing shot, and Beth can tank the damage. I'd rather not have her tank if she doesn't have to. I don't think Dorn's going to have the support that we need here. He may be able to command Beth, though.
Heading to that location.
He should see her from here, and if we miss the first shot, we can always just go for another, and that'll be a good use of command, honestly. We won't be able to fire, though, because we'll be out of rounds. Alright, make this one count. Oh, goddamn. Girl, that's not good.
Weapons are dry. Missed the target.
Yes, you did. Looks like we may be healing you a little. Weapons being dry means that's not going to be an offensive use of command. It's going to have to be a little bit defensive. Setting Overwatch in case that guy moves in. Beth, you're going to have to rush the hell out right now. I don't want that guy to get another free shot on you. But if he does, he's going to get a face full of pain next turn. So I'm almost okay with this. How much? You're going to heal for 3. You know what? Let's try and get out of his vision. And then we'll see what happens next time. We have a lock and load, remember. So if he pushes up too far, we get Edward behind full cover. I don't trust half cover when Mutons are involved. Let Repair Servos do his job a little. Hopefully he's going to go aggro now that we retreated. Okay, he didn't do it. Never mind. I'd say maybe he'll go aggro now we retreated from him, thinking that we're losing. And I'm doing this mainly to see if we get vision on the guy, and he definitely bucked out. This may be a good time to use Leif to bait him into something.
On my way.
So unfortunately, if that crit connected, I would have been very, very happy. Did not happen with Baker, but that's alright. Overwatch there and let Repair Servos do the work. Keep a flank rolling here in case that situation comes up. Edibib will come here and probably hunker, I guess. They don't want to get shot. Van Dorn, kind of same token. We're going to set up an Overwatch line here, and no matter where that guy runs through, he's going to get shot. Be able to resolve this clean and clear pretty soon, I think. Set that up. Alright, and Escobar, get right there, because you do have the whole half cover, full cover situation, and Overwatch from there. And if that Muton does anything funky, we'll be ready for him. That's a little scary. Who's that on front?
There's something out there.
It's Zergen. I didn't realize those rocks were on fire. Didn't think rocks could be on fire, but alright, you know, there's something to be said for that, I guess. Leif. It's concealment. Where's the Muton? No eyes on the Muton as of yet. Stick to concealment cover. And we're going to go in after him. Beth. I guess we don't have much choice but going in after him. He's going to keep running. I think he's going to go and try to find the outsiders and tell him that all the mean XCOM people are picking on him. But, you know, it is what it is. We didn't get that kill, and we're going to have to now make up for it by chasing after him a little. It could be worse. Honestly, it could be worse. So, Zergan, come up in this position. And like I said, if the Muton sees Zergan and takes a shot, like Zergan can handle it. And if he comes around any of these corners, it looks like he may have gone through that door because I didn't see anything come around here. Set up that and Overwatch here. Beth, you're going to anchor the formation. Good enough. And set that up. Dorian, get... Oh, man. We have a lot of movement to go still. I'm not comfortable leaving our newbies up the front that far, so we're just going to sit back here with Dorian and Overwatch. Edward is actually going to hunker down. Van Dorn, get over here, because I'm not sure where he's going to come from, so we're going to set up an Overwatch trap in the middle here, and hopefully sheer volume of fire will knock this guy down. So where is this guy? That's probably, what I'm hearing is probably the outsiders. So he's got to be around here somewhere. I just have no possible bead on where this guy went. And Leif could give us the intel we need. It's just may come a little late. Let's see here. Because Beth can handle the threat wherever it may end up. So where did the Muton go? Because he was here. He didn't go through this doorway. Otherwise, this would be open. So we could motion track this. I almost feel like I should. Give us a beat on where the hell the outsiders are, too. Alright, the Muton... So the outsiders are over here. No, let's rephrase that. Outsiders are over here. Okay, so that's where the outsiders are. The Muton appears to be right next to us. But I have vision of all these coordinates, and I do not see him. So he must have teleported through the wall? That's awfully strange. Let's get a beat exactly where these guys are. The Muton should be pretty much right, I mean, literally on top of me, which is just powerfully bizarre. But okay, if he's not there, then he teleported through the wall to get here. Yeah, I would see him already, so this doesn't make any sense tactically. And then the outsiders are going to be right in that corner, so we'll start the breach probably from this side just to get it over with. Okay, so we're just going to bring everyone in with the magic disappearing Muton. That's just really fucked up, but okay. Not sure what happened there, because that doesn't make any sense dimensionally. But it is long. We're dealing with the XCOM engine, so, you know, weird shit happens. I guess is the best way to define that particular feature. Now, what do you chalk that up to? Weird shit happening, sir. Okay. Van Dorn, get to a cover position and reload the gun. Reload the gun. And, like, I'm not even sure if now the Muton's gonna pop up and go, hi! And then try and kill us from there. So I almost feel like putting Dog 100 in this corner would be better.
Affirmative.
So he doesn't get crit to the face and die. We're gonna keep the Overwatch here, but it's just a little... I mean, this is just powerfully bizarre to me. Alright, I mean, I'm gonna do this. Zergan, come up on this corner, I guess. This shouldn't peep the outsider, so we should be alright here. Yeah. And let's just watch for this Muton. I mean, I have no idea where the game thinks he went. Like this.
Position here.
Alright, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this doesn't dimensionally make any sense.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, it's my question. Magic teleporting Muton. Alright, well, now you know how weird the engine can get sometimes. But I guess you kind of knew that already watching this LP, but stuff gets bizarre with the code. And now I have no idea where he is, so that's alright. Leif, give me an eye on this. Can you tell me where the outsiders are? Or if they're going to peep them on this room? We're not going to peep them in this room. So this is safe to move into, and the outsiders are going to be around the corner. So let's just keep moving people through here. If the Muton rears his head, so be it. Like, I'll deal with it, I guess. But, you know, the dimensions have been getting a little glitchier and glitchier the more we play, I've noticed. And I'm not sure what that means for the stability of the game in general, but it's a little scary to me, honestly. Because last time we had the arc thrower freeze, and now Mutons are freaking teleporting with freaking laser beams on their heads, so it's a little odd. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little odd right now. Now, Overwatch in the corner, I want to make sure you have a beat on this Muton should he rear his ugly head.
Heading to that location.
Same way here. Okay, Baker, we're gonna anchor the front formation here with our mech. And set this up for party time. Diamond, yeah, just keep moving your support NG self here. But that's full cover, which is weird. That never looks like full cover to me.
Moving to
So,
position.
and cover it again, like I said, if the Muton decides to come out of there.
Hostiles are losing ground.
Well, we may kill him, or we may blow through the wall and witness the outsiders now.
Now get him next time.
Got him. Beth got him. We got him!
Hostile removed from play.
Excellent. So now we can move up a little more comfortably. 24 aliens on this mission. God damn, that's been... It's been a long, long time since I've asked myself. Let's see where the outsiders are. Yes, they probably are in this room, so we're going to move Leif like this. The concealment. Okay, where's the Leif intel? Where are they at? They are right there. And it seems like we peeped 2, I saw. Yes, it would appear there are 2. So we're gonna line up and breach from there. Where could I possibly put my Rocketeer to have a good line on this? Maybe here? The only question is if this is gonna pop vision on them. Because Leif's in a wee bit of a dangerous position, so let's count. Counting is the only solution to this, I'm afraid. Because I hate doing it, because it slows down the episodes. Let's keep going. 1,000. I guess that's here, maybe? This is a... Wait a minute. Why would I put my Rocketeer here? This is a full wall still. Sometimes I derp. When I derp, I also herp. Set that. Okay, so we know where they're at. Now let's... We have grenades and everything to clean all cover up. We have an arc throw attempt, which, you know, I'm tempted to use, but not really.
Heading there now.
Not so much that it shows. Like, I really don't care so much if we arc throw these guys down or not. So we're not going to get corner peek here with Zergen. We need to be on that side of the wall like Leif is. So we're going to take the opportunity to reload our guns. We know where it is. Our breachers should be able to handle this no problem.
Ready to engage hostile targets.
And I want to get my engineer up to actually arc throw my mech to full health. Or just do this, because I'm paranoid about them coming at me. So you go there, you're going to arc throw our mech to safety, and then we're going to move out, and then we're going to breach, and then we're going to have a good time. Erbibo, just stay what you've been doing, which is safe in the back without too much danger in any way. That way, that shotgun, it may even come in handy in close range, who knows, but we're not going to be pushing him forward for obvious reasons. Escobar, way back right now. Let's put you right there. And we should be able to clean this mission up in 2 shakes of a lamb's jiffy in a second here. So set that up. Set that up in case they move, but they shouldn't. You reload the gun because reasons. Alright, yeah, that's the only pack we have left. So you come here, repair the quote-unquote shiv. So we do have a need for, you know, very quick action and death. We have it. Let me put... I mean, what I see here, I probably won't. I want to get just a wee bit closer on my mech. So I can make the full movement if they come at this door. Some people kinetic strike them to hell very, very easily. So one more round of just prepping, and then we're going to go in. Set it up. Escobar, I don't think she's going to be that useful right now, unless something comes out here or we blow up this wall. Both of which are a very real possibility, mind you. But bring Erbibo out in this direction. This is probably the safest place he can be. Everyone else is at full health. Despite 3 packs hitting us, we managed to get it pretty well. Part of that's good planning. Part of it's also the packs weren't exactly complicated. It's not like we were getting nailed by Muton Elites or anything like that. I mean, that would have been orders of magnitude worse than we were sitting on before. Zergen... You know, she does have a flashbang, though, so I think Shadow Bee would actually be useful closer. You can always come to a corner and toss a flashbang to eliminate the aim bonus from close range when we go in on the obvious CQC we're going to have to deal with. So set that up. Set that up. And Leif has vision. No, Leif doesn't actually have eyes on this right now. He did as he was doing the run-by, I think. Right? You have eyes on one of them. And we can get a nice, easy crit on that and then clean this up. So we're going to let Leif do that in a second. Let's steady that weapon for... I don't know. It doesn't add chance to crit, but by golly, it should. Okay. So there should be 2 of these guys. I mean, there could be another one back here, which we didn't peep yet. Which would make Leif's position a little bit worse, but I think we're ready to breach, so let's go. Hey! Only 6 damage. What kind of weak-ass shit is that? And they took off in the absolute wrong direction. Alright, well, we're obviously going to have to go in pretty hard, going pretty deep and knock this down. We could also just rocket this and blow their cover out. The danger here is obviously Leif. Leif is sitting right there. If this scatters at all, Leif is going to be feeling the burn in about 2 seconds. Yeah, that's not a smart rocket. There are times where that would be a smart rocket. This is not one of those times. Zergen can come around here. It's just the CQC is going to be murderous. They came to like the worst possible position on us. We could also just get my engineer to grenade this open, and that would solve my problem pretty well. And Leif would obviously be in a little bit of a holy crap, I'm flanked situation. No, we can't even do that safely. Would we do this without blowing the power source? Or would we do this without blowing the power source? If we could just use this as a dynamic entry point, then I think we can actually go okay on it. And that'll hit the wall, I think, here that I'm looking for. Yeah. I need to clean this up. Because if I can open this, then we have this more or less handled.
Catch.
Then we can use our mech in all sorts of neat ways. Found ya! Yeah, now we got this. Now what's up? It's party time! And we have the other outside. Where is he? Didn't we have freaking... We just had vision of the guy. Magical disappearing outsider. Where are you, buddy? There's places we can move and there's places we cannot. And we just got vision of you, so where are you? Not here, not here, not here, not here. There. Okay. Well, there. I see you over there. I want you to come here. And no, that's the door. Never mind. It's not him. Where's that guy? Did he actually take cover out here? Maybe. And I can't actually get out there. Interesting. Well, we know he's not that close to potentially screw us on a CQC. So let's kill one of these guys at least. And if we do see Nasty, we can use our mech to handle it. We can just get up here in his face and clean it up. So that's fine. Zergen's got the hit points to deal with this, so... I mean, we could also just launch a rocket right now and really clean up this cover and figure out where they're at. I'll pay more attention to where the hell the explosives went and where the damage was. Let's go right there and we'll figure out where he is. What? No, I'm not gonna hit Leif. Stop that. Don't be implying that, please. I just want to know where the other guy is. We're gonna use a rocket as kind of a sonar device right now. Let's use it as a sonar device and figure out where he's at. Sonar!
With pleasure.
I don't think that's how sonar works. You don't actually yell sonar, but you know what I mean. He's outside there. Okay. He's outside there. So that's kind of half what I expected. So can we actually get anyone out there? We can get Beth out here with hit and run. If my reading of the dimensions is correct. And, you know, like I said, XCOM does have creative dimensions sometimes. There you are. Alright, so we're going to take this one shot first, and we'll take the shot on that guy. Do you have CQC? You don't have CQC. The other guy have CQC? Aw, you softballed me! Alright. You know what? Just for that. I'm gonna kill you with my medic. Because now we know y'all don't have CQC. Yeah, just adaptive bone marrow. Oh, this is a landing, but it wasn't much of a trap. They are really raw on supply right now, and that's huge. Okay, so who wants to kill? I think Erbebo does. Erbebo's like, me. So we're gonna let him have it. Yeah. Shotgun on a medic, bro. See one guy. Take it. Told you that shotgun would come in handy.
X-ray down.
Alright, now my mech's gonna handle this guy, because there's pretty much nothing stopping me from getting an easy kill. I mean, Zergen's got this 100%, so... Who else wants a kill? Dorian would probably benefit from one. But she already breached our way. And everyone else is a Master Sergeant pretty much, so Beth is one of the few who could still use promotions besides a Rocketeer. So we're going to come up close, we're going to punch this guy. You know what, we're just going to shoot the guy. Forget the whole punching thing. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes the angles aren't right, sometimes you just want to kill a bitch. So what's up? Hi. Bye. Are we good now?
Excellent.
Ah,
work.
okay.
All objectives
Tried to
complete.
screw with me, Bradford. You slowed that one down just to be scary. All right. Operation Cold Blade. It was getting pretty hot in there, but 26 aliens down, no probsies. And now, hopefully, I hope and pray, we can actually go onto the base attack mission with no holds barred. That was a beautiful job by... I mean, I can't even call it a B team. This is like A team / 2. I mean, honestly. Really, everyone, exceptional job. Ed Wibble's here getting smoke grenade baseline, so now we can equip with even more support, or armor, or whatever the hell we want from him, so that's fabulous. J-Ray is really coming up there in Rocketeer speak. He's got Mayhem now, which is amazing. He's actually is he our highest ranked guy? Is he our only Tech Sergeant Rocketeer? 108 alloys, 39 fragments, 21 meld even, so we managed to get one of those. We got all the melds then on the map. Damn, we did, because there were only 7 a pop, so we got 2 other melds that were still active. That's huge. We went through that one pretty quick, I guess. But is he seriously our only Tech Sergeant Rocketeer? No, Meepy's the other one. We're getting there with Plank Bob, though, so this is all really good. Our tier core is coming up. Our medics are performing admirably with shotguns. I'm very happy right now with how that mission went. I'm not happy about this still. We have to wait 2 more days, but that went well. So we can end this episode on a bright side before some other kind of crap happens in XCOM, as it inevitably does. So until that time, I have been Nurse. This has been another episode of XCOM The Long War, which is not over. And I will see you all next time. Till then.